What up, y'all? Dirty Harry, the radio station program director, otherwise referred to as the Daybreak Star Radio Network, only radio network in the world, y'all, officially indigenizing the airways 24/7. Check us out, daybreakstarradio.com. See all of our amazing interviews that my team has created. A lot of times, Sherry, shout out to Sherry, my co-host, also station manager, co-host with me on these interviews. And of course, Dom to my left, radio station producer, and makes the magic happen, edits these interviews down and gets them posted up on our blog for the world to see. I'd like to introduce our special guest of the hour of the day, Smokey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Appreciate you hopping on board with us today for our actually, you are our first official interview of 2022.
Yeah. Ever interview. This is my first ever interview.
Really?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. A little nervous, but it comes with it.
Nothing to be nervous about. So Smokey, let everybody know about Smokey, and then we're gonna get into all the questions. But I'd like to let the artist and star of the moment properly give some background and let the audience know.
All right. So first off, my name is Damian Henry. I come from Squaxin Island Reservation. I'm the middle child of two siblings. I have a sister and a brother. And my mom and pops, they always been in the picture. I mean, whether that be blood or not, you know what I mean? And they've always been here. And I just always grew up loving this music stuff. I mean, it's been in my blood, whether that be like going to powwows, listening to the powwow music, or whether that be like rap music. It's just always been in my blood.
Amazing. I'm going to pass the ball here to Don.
Yeah. So when you first started music, what was like the biggest thing that kind of stuck out to you at a young age? Because I know there's sometimes pivotal moments for artists. So what was that moment for you with creating music?
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. So I was probably 13 years old when I first started. I was like, I want to start making music. I told my mom that, and she was the first person I ever told. And the reason why I did that is my older cousin. His name's Orange Goodman now. And back then he was getting a lot of buzz in my city. And I was like, damn, I really want that. I want that buzz. He's getting so much, all this love, and I want that. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted. I wanted the love. I wanted like people to know my name. I didn't care about the money or anything. I just wanted the love.
Well, what feedback or advice would you give to other, up and coming artists like yourself that are trying to create that pathway and, put out their first single, create that audience, create that buzz, get that fan base created?
I would say just don't quit for nothing. Don't quit for nothing at all. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been times where I sat there and I was like, I don't think I could do this. I mean, I'm not getting no money from it. I'm not getting nothing from it. You know what I mean? So I sat there and I was like, should I just keep going? Should I quit? And I didn't quit because it's really inside of me. I want to keep going. So my thing to say to the people is just don't quit. Just keep going.
And as an artist, what would you say have been some of the struggles that you've had to overcome so far in your journey?
I would just say negative feedback. Negative feedback is one of the worst things that I've came across.
And how do you deal with that? Like if someone, is hurting inside, but they're feeling better by releasing that inner tension to try to bring someone else down in the mix. How do you, what kind of vibe do you give off in return?
I just let it be. I mean,
it's a good attitude. Just let it.
I used to let it impact me, but now I just let it be.
It's good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, after being in the business, what is it, 6 years now? You were saying about 6 years you've been making music.
Yeah.
And then, if you could actually, this is a question we like to ask a lot of artists. If you could collab with one artist, anybody in the game right now, who would you want to collab with?
I would say like No Cap. No Cap is a rapper that I know of. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a bunch of the people know about him too. That's the person I would love to collab with.
Is there something about him that what about him makes you want to like if you were to do it, is it his, his instrumentals, his lyrics, his
Yeah,
team, his station?
his 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 instrumentals, his words, his wordplay. I mean, it's just all that. Like, I think that he's like the best to do it right now.
And then looking forward into the future, in 5 years, where do you see the rap game taking you?
I just feel it taking me where it needs to take me. I wanna go on shows. I want the world to know my name. You know what I mean?
Smokey, if you're just tuning into the interview
Yeah.
right now, we're live on our Zoom channel right here at Daybreak Star Radio Network, only radio network indigenized in the airways. The man of the hour, Smokey, here from one of the cities here in our backyard at our worldwide headquarters here in Seattle. So, Smokey, how do you define a dream come true as an artist?
A dream come true is everybody knowing your name, everybody knowing what you're doing, leaving a legacy. You know what I mean?
When can we expect
That's
the
my
next
dream come true.
EPK or album from you? When's the next album drop or next single drop?
February 1st, I have an album coming. It's called In the Name of James. And that's my next project coming with like 10 tracks on it. Two music videos too. Yeah.
So tell us about that. Tell us about that. Tell us about the album. Tell us about some of the lead up singles.
So the name that I came with is In the Name of James. In 2016, I lost my auntie Jasmine Nelson.
Sorry to hear that.
To suicide, and it really hurt me. That's like the year that I started making music. So that really pushed me to make music too. So I came up with the name In the Name of James, and yeah, that just went with it.
Good. Well, man, I wish you nothing but continued success, for your journey ahead. Know that we're here, man. Know that we're here, and we're all about supporting artists out there.
Yeah.
If I can ever help, from
Mhm.
from my roles here at the radio station, you've got my email, man. Reach out and definitely want to continue the conversation.
Yeah, always, man.
I want to. I know Dom here's got some more questions, and then after. So Dom.
Oh
sorry.
yeah, I just had one more thing or two more things. If you could give advice to, or words of advice for native rappers out there. I know a lot of young native rappers who are starting. What is a good thing for them to start practicing, or how do you practice? Is it writing lyrics? Is it learning new software? What is something that you would give advice to them in the rap game?
Just don't listen to the outside crowd, man. Don't listen to anybody in the bleachers, man. You on the field, you listen to what's going on in the game. You know what I mean? Because outside people will tear you down, man. If you listen to the people outside, it'll tear you down. Just don't listen to them, and just keep listening to beats. If you listen to one beat and you're like, oh, I can't find a nice flow to this. It doesn't sound nice to me. Switch to a new beat. Don't give up. Just keep finding that beat. Just keep going. Keep looking. Don't give up.
It's good advice. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
Don't ever give up. Never.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, and then my last one was, where can people find you on social media? Are you on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok? I know, which ones are you on?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Facebook, and those are all under the same handle, LuvSmokeyy. LuvSmokeyy. Snapchat, that's 2 U's instead of 1 U. So
Okay.
That's where you can find me at. Yeah.
I just want to take the opportunity to thank Damian,
Mhm.
otherwise known as Smokey, for calling in on our Zoom channel. Looking forward to continuing the conversation. Nothing but props to you and your family, and good health and much success to you this year, man. Appreciate it.